and welcome back to that Thursday thing I do. Still a little bitter in the voice, but this thing's not going away, folks. Wow. Mornings are brutal, evenings are brutal, afternoons, I don't feel too bad in the afternoon, so we're doing it in the afternoon right now. Probably the best I've talked all day. So I have another album from the lottery, and then I want to show some box sets I've had. They've been accumulating, not like tons, but I want to show them so I can put them away, all right? Makes sense. So first, from the lottery, this came from Mr. Hall of Fame, Brandon, Airborne Bones Shaker. And he wrote, I will try to read, "Congratulations on hitting the jackpot, my friend." By the way, Brandon's writing is extremely good. I had the letter A. Aerosmith, AC/DC seems so simple. But if you are an AC/DC fan, you will love this band. Give it a spin, and you'll clearly see what I say. I spun it once. We will bring it up on a Sunday show to play some samples, but this thing, yeah, it's AC/DC. These guys, they got their AC/DC thing going on. It was pretty, yeah, it was. Really enjoyable album. A lot of fun. Really like that, Brandon. Thank you very much. Letter A from the lottery. And again, we'll show that later with some samples. Box sets. Everyone's been showing this one. It just came in. The Jethro Tull one. The Broadsword and the Beast. This is the Dungeon and Dragon album. Yes. Look at that. Actually, that's what they wanted. Kind of a Dungeons and Dragons look. It was like made in 83, I think. Or 82. Dungeons and Dragons, big, going all over. Gotta have it. So what it is, you have, there's actually, I think, here's 3 of the CDs. And 2 CDs and 1 DVD. And then there is 2 more DVDs located in these at the beginning and the end. So there is a lot of stuff in here. Someday I should buy a DVD player, and there we can play them. But what's really amazing, look at the size of this book. This thing goes in deep on this album. It goes in deep with interviews. It goes in deep talking about it. The concepts, what was happening. Incredible amount of pictures. This is the most deluxe set I've seen. Now you can buy this on vinyl, get 4 albums. It's a lot of money. This was not the greatest selling Jethro Tull. It's okay, but you can find it for usually $3. So to go buy for $175 to get 4 LPs of a $3 album, well, if you really like it, I say do it. If not, I just want you to think about it first, okay? But I love Jethro Tull. I guess it's my prog band. And so I was happy to get this. Essential? No, it's not. But this is the best packaging I've seen them do. The most deluxe. I mean, it's a novel. It's a pure novel. It'll take me days and days to read this. But that's all right. It's really good. So happy to get that in. The next one, got Michigan Record Club on. This is from the Bill Young collection. Pulse. So, Jam at Radio Wasteland, and Bill Young's widow, Bridget, been selling off some of his, some of his collection, and Bridget gets the money. He sells it for a very good price. I mean, this isn't going to be your lower end. The money goes to Bridget. So there's no discounts, there's no nothing. And that's the way it should be. It goes to Bridget. So I've been picking up, I'm working on to have a big Bill Young collection. And this was a big one. Pulse. Now I had this in CD box set years ago, the little light and everything. This is the reissue, came out in 2018. And it's 4 albums. And it has the hardcover book. Now, Jethro Tull had lots of writing. It's upside down. Pink Floyd, just not into writing. So it's just pictures. It's pictures from the concert. That's what you get. Lots of pictures. They're nice pictures. It's a nicely done book. You're just not going to learn anything. Let the music do the talking, I guess. So, yeah. So that's the book there. Nicely done. Slick paper. Just it would have been fun to hear a little bit more about the tour, you know. I just finished Saucerful Secrets. I used to have that. After the flood, someone sent me that book back again. And I reread it. Enjoyed it. So then we have the albums. They're just on black vinyl. 1, 2, 3. Probably upside down, but like, can you really tell? 4. What a great, I mean, it's a great concert. It sounds wonderful. You know, obviously without Roger Waters, but you know what? Gilmour's guitar is my favorite part about Pink Floyd. And I like Gilmour's vocals too. I like the way he sings. I think they sound great. You know, you have Richard Wright and Dave Mason are playing on this, plus a lot of other people backing them up. So, yeah, there's a big crowd of people. So happy to get this from the Bill Young collection. Good to have. Then, I've had this for a while, just haven't shown it. From Record Store Day. This came in after Record Store Day. It seems like the company had quite a few of these Nugget box sets left. So again, Radio Wasteland. Jim was able to get one, and I got one. Actually got a few of them. And so, nice book. It's the Nuggets album plus all the other stuff. Basically, it is like this. There's the CD box set from 4 years ago. And now it is 4 albums, 4 albums. So this has more material on it. But this is still very nice. Exciting to have. This was not needed. I got the CD box set. I bought it because I like Nuggets, like the garage rock, and I thought it'd be cool. And you know, you gotta do things at times when it's just gonna be cool. Am I doing it upside down again? No, I'm not. All right, very good. So, not a lot of pictures on this. That's a little disappointing. Here we got also Dug Up some more. So that's one. Then it's 2 record sets, so I guess it's 5 album set. Maybe they do have most of it on there. And a little bit about the album. Next set. And then it comes with this poster. So, critique, better book. Talk about these groups. Let's get into them better, maybe with some pictures, you know? I mean, there's just a lot of little things, like little letters and stuff. And, you know, they do go into the groups here. But it's only on the first album. They don't have all the groups. So they don't talk about everything. And I think that's a big miss. I think, you know, again, I think of this as like a historical document, okay? And you know, there's a lot of importance within music for this box set. And to me, that it's a miss not to have that extra information about all the songs that are on here. And again, we're upside down on this. So, there you can see it. And you know, this is what's here. And again, on the, if you really want the Nuggets, that 4 CD set, look at all that stuff. This is the one if you really, really want to get into the Nuggets. Worth getting. But this was fun to have. Just a little disappointing on the book. I just showed this. This came from Mark Mad for Vinyl. He sent me the Motown box set. So I had a chance to listen to it. Now it does say on here, it says, narrated by Lionel Richie and Smokey Robinson, with comments and never before released interviews. Exciting. Exciting. And so, This was narrated by Lionel Richie and Smokey Robinson. Obviously, they didn't have a lot of time on their head. And these are the never released interviews by a person involved. I think they're called blurbs in other parts of the world. It's a blurb, but these are actual interviews, 4 or 5 sentences. Nicer book would have been better, but Mark, this is fantastic. I haven't gotten back into Motown. And it's a shame, but, again, only so much you can get at a time. And Mark was able to get this and said, man, you got to have Motown. And he's right, you do have to have Motown. It made such a huge impact. And so you have this beautiful 5-record set. So, even though they could have done more of Motown, but this is when box sets were first coming out. So we're learning, okay? And Motown did get in much better as they made their other sets, especially the CDs. There's a lot of information. So, fantastic. Such good songs. It just makes you happy. Motown's about being happy and putting you in that good mood. Vinyl. Bought this at my local radio wasteland. Superstars of the 70s. 4-album set. These are all those AM classics that were out there. Some not. You got a Deep Purple, Hush. It came in very nice sleeves. That, plastic lined sleeves, very good. Is there a book? No. But it's not about that. It's just about all the people. I mean, there's Black Sabbath on here. There's Joni Mitchell, Van Morrison, Graham Nash, Randy Newman, Wilson Pickett, Otis Redding, Seals and Crofts, Carly Simon, Stephen Stills, Aretha Franklin, Grateful Dead, JoJo Gunn, Arlo Guthrie, Bee Gees, Judy Collins, and a host more. The Eagles. It's just fun stuff. How could I say no to that? I grew up on radio, especially AM radio, and I saw that, and I just know every time I put that on, it just makes me smile. Except for a couple songs, I go, yuck. But that's all right. This was just, what a fun thing to have. Super cheap. I'm really happy to have it. So that's it. No record store tour this week. I don't even have any in. I eventually have to go to another record store, but that costs a lot of money. And I'm finishing up my basement. But I hope you enjoyed those box sets. I know I did, because I can now put them away and feel a whole lot better about it. So, have a wonderful week. I hope I will. I think I just put phlegm on myself. But thanks for dropping by, and see you Sunday. Bye.